So I guess JP version is going to be having a new development of where what's about to come, and previously they're going to be announcing more stuff to be doing. But as for now, I guess they just put in about the contents reforms available for the developments that they're gonna be doing. As for this part, they're just letting us know how deeply sorry they were regarding this developer note, the content reforms available in the previous developer notes that was being. What happened is that they were stressing the heck out of the players for each week. They were putting out weekly events, and the schedule was tremendously unfair for free to play. And I guess they realized it when everything broke loose, whenever they saw that Los Berserk Meliodas was going to come out. And they say, we are sorry we were unable to fully consider the actual play patterns and the environment of the players who are enjoying the weekly event, which is different from the intention of the weekly event schedule renewal. We like to improve recurring events like upcoming weekly events to a format that works with critical content to support more efficient play depending on the time of the major season or big event. So they wanna, like the dailies and everything, they wanna work with everything. In doing so, we will make everything effort to improve based on the opinions of the players. Let's take a closer look at the deliverable notes. So what we're gonna see is of all the developer notes that they're gonna do. So as we can see, they got 30 million downloads in this big Thanksgiving event for them. The 7 great sins, the battle of the light and darkness, has exceeded 30 million downloads worldwide thanks to the warm cheers of players. There are still a lot of things that are missing, but this is also thanks to the players who are still supporting us. In commemoration of the 30 million downloads worldwide, we plan to have a big Thanksgiving event with gratitude. We also prepare a lot of event rewards to help you develop various events and characters, so please look forward to it. So I guess in this section number 1, they're gonna add a lot of events, a lot of rewards. As for the improvements of the Tower of Trials, the Tower of Trials is being remodified with the goal of being released soon. As we published in our developer notes in December, we plan to change the Tower of Trials to a tower type content format that continuously adds higher stages rather than content that is initialized on a season by season basis. So what he's trying to say is that instead of just removing it and then another season comes by, they're just gonna leave it there. And it's probably, instead of going all the way to the level 25 as it says here, and it's gonna eventually scale off probably the 30s, 40s, 50s, what's or not. It all depends. So the Super Awakening coins and basic growth materials that were regularly earned in the traditional Tower of Trials will have the opportunity to continue to be earned in a variety of content, including missions, regular events, and SP dungeons, which is for Solgris as the Tower of Trials improves. In addition, we plan to change the traditional 25-layer towers to event content and show it off in a way that reopens at certain events. So what it's trying to say is that we're actually going to have, probably, what I'm understanding what it says here, they're going to leave Tower of Trials open, the one that stays open, that just keeps escalating, and then have, in addition, we plan to change the traditional 25-layer of Tower Trials to event content and show it off in a way that reopens at certain events. So it actually says that you're going to have two towers. This one would be for the events, which would stay with 25, and this one would actually be a constant. It would just be constantly, it would always be there. it was just going to be escalating. So we're just going to have 2 towers instead of 1. Going to number 3, we're going to have renewal of Hawk Pass and introduction of mileage. The Hawk Pass system reforms and mileage introduction published in the previous developer note will be applied at the end of February. The renewed Hawk Pass retains the existing level achievement rewards and allows you to earn separate mileage when completing missions by segmenting missions into daily and weekly missions. So instead of doing the Hawk Pass, which you just have to do certain things and then you get everything, and now it's gonna be placed into what is the dailies, into what dailies is, which is pretty sounds pretty good as far as for the JP version. As far for global version, I think global version is gonna get it at I believe 3-4 months away, probably. In addition, we plan to introduce a mechanism that activates the bonus effect when you purchase a paid Hawk Pass continuously and increase the mileage that can be earned with each mission of achievement. Hawk Pass mileage can be used at dedicated shops, but since it takes a certain amount of time to earn mileage to purchase products, the mileage shop renewal cycle will be separately from the Hawk Pass sales credits. So there's going to be two of them. So you're gonna have the free to play, and you're gonna have the Hawk Pass that you pay. So if you play the Hawk Pass, you're gonna be earning more than free to play, which is common sense. Let's cancel here. Let's set up the other one real quick. You set it up. Let me set this up real quick, which is pretty good. I guess it's convincing. It's pretty convincing of what they're trying to do. They're trying to reward more. They're trying to give out more. It's pretty neat. In addition to paid goods, we plan to regularly add new costumes that can be purchased with Hawk Pass mileage to the Kamiware shop. Okay, I never heard of this one. I don't have a JP account. I had a JP account, but I only started it for about 2-3 days and stopped, and I just focused myself on the global. But as far as the Kamiware shop, I've never heard of it. But regularly add new costumes that can be purchased with a Hawk Pass. That's pretty good. It's pretty intense. Okay. On number 4, we're gonna be having a new mode for Super Boss battles. We are planning to add a new mode for the existing Super Boss battles returns. Instead of adding the upper difficulty and mode for Super Boss battles as described in the previous Deliverable Notes, we plan to change the method to update the separate new mode. Instead of Super Boss battles consisting of existing battle score, acquisition method, and ranking systems, we plan to update to content that is purely aimed at capturing and clearing. It will be changed to the top difficulty and Hall of Fame system. The new mode of Super Boss fights will take place in a shorter period of time than existing Super Boss battles. During the off-season, when there are new Super Boss battles under development. So the Super Boss, I think what it's talking about, it's I guess when the events come out and there's boss battles. I guess. I haven't seen these, or I guess I'm just confusing, or maybe we have them on global right now. I'm just not sure what this one is about. And I just really know. Are these just the health death matches, the death matches that we've been having? Or no, I don't think it's a death matches. As far as this one, I believe. I guess this is for events, I guess. Oh well. I guess we're gonna be seeing that soon. As for number 5, the Night Siege Battle. Tentative name and knighthood function reform. Okay, this one's pretty good. We are currently developing a Night Siege Battle tentative name where all the knights can play cooperation type battles such as the Knights Battle. Knights who meet the conditions for participation in the Night Siege Battle tentative name are matched at 1-on-1 during the siege period, and are exclusive contests for knights competing for victory or defeat. And as a Knights Battle, the Knights defensive team will be placed at each base. and the match knights will be captured each other's bases with the attack team. What is different from the Knight's battle is that there is a boss monster that defends the main base, and it becomes a method of advancing the siege battle with the strategy of capturing each base and defeating the boss monster. As the Knight's siege tentative is updated, we plan to improve the convenience of Knight's login, reduce the contribution limits, always on notifications, and other features, and we plan to reform the Knight shop. Well, now this is really good. I guess this is dope. Like, this is dope. I guess on 101, if they do it as for everyone to actually play 101, then that would be pretty dope. I guess people are gonna be highly dope pogged on this one, but this one's a pretty bog thing. As the Night Sage is updated, we plan to improve which one is the convenience of the Knight's login, reduce contribution limits, always on notifications, and other features, and we plan to reform the Night shop. For the people that really want to have just like a chill knighthood and just chill with the logins and contribution, people always say contribute. I guess it's just a laid back knighthood. This, I guess, in about 4 or 5 months we'll be getting that, always on notifications, and reform the knighthood shop. So that would be kind. We will continue to add additional knight features and growth systems, and we plan to reform them to say that they can grow faster, such as through events that support the activation of knights. So that's pretty good. So that is pretty good. And for last, additional character development elements. While it is necessary to have a nurturing element that makes characters stronger in the collect RPG genre, we believe that it is important to maintain the purpose and goal of play while preventing the development of characters from becoming a burden on play, and at the same time to continuously expand the content that can be newly played using the characters that have been nurtured. Currently, we are carefully considering adding the character development stage and expanding the level, and we are planning to also plan collab. Okay, this one's hard. Content for character development and new content for utilizing cultivated characters. We will be preparing to tell you the additional polishing and implementation and the timing of the development element in the developer's note in the near future. So I guess they're gonna tell us a little bit more about this later, but they're letting us know that they're making something so we can actually work on the characters a lot less than we are right now. In this developer note, we've talked about more specific plans for content published in the previous developer notes and content policies that are currently under consideration in the next developer note. We will tell what the players are expecting. For now, thank you very much. 7 grades, a battle of light and darkness. So, as you can see, guys, I guess we will be getting something. Hopefully, we do. As for that, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the